guys, welcome back. Happy New Year. It's Nikki from Primitive Planning, and today I thought I would share with you my project and planners for 2025. So I'm just going to go from largest to smallest and tell you all about them. So this year I decided that I wanted to try my hand at daily journaling. I was following along with a lot of people on Instagram, and they're so inspiring, and I love how creative and different each page could be every day. So I went ahead and bought this beautiful cover from Estelle, and it is a light pink, which is obviously my favorite color, with scallops, and I love it. So I also bought their B6 Classic Daily. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the first couple of pages that I've done for this year so far, just so you can get an idea of how I'm using it. And I'm also going to tell you the products that I plan to use or try to use for the projects as well, in the planners that I have as well. So on the left here, I just have some Cocoa Daisy items because I am a huge fan of theirs. So I get their journaling kit, and that is one of the items I have as an option for when I'm doing my daily journaling. Okay, so I'll just dive in. I guess I'll just do a quick flip here. So they just have the calendars, the trackers, which I don't have a use for. I was gonna write a letter to myself on this page here. I didn't finish it. Another idea was to write the Coffee Monsters Co. prompts in this section. So I did a few, but I haven't finished them yet, so that I had, this as an option, this as an option, or I could just write about my day. But that was my plan. I was going to use the sticker from the monthly Cocoa Daisy collection here, just as a fun start. And I, lesson learned, I did not adhere properly, and first day, this was a test, what's the word? Testament to, no, I don't think that's the word. Anyways, I am a perfectionist, and this was not easy for me to just move on from. I tried my best to cover it up, and we're just moving on. I have to do it, but it's not easy. So this first day here, I just, wrote out my plans. I am going to write out just glimmers in this section here, and then on the dailies, just write daily journaling. So here are some examples that I've been working on. I'm going to use items from Cocoa Daisy, from my stash, from Illustrated Faith, Pipsticks. This here was printed on my Canon Ivy because it is sticker paper, so that is great. And just like, I'm just going to print out little snippets and happy planner. And so this is just an idea for you. So this is how I plan to use it, and I like it so far. Is it going to be every day? I don't know. I'm going to try, but it's not, it does take time. That is for sure. But I am loving it, and I'm really excited to have this whole book filled out like this. So again, here's where I'm going to write, each day something I'm grateful for or a glimmer, and then the dailies. And I used Coffee Monster Co. tabs here, and I used them all the way throughout. There's a Brandy Kincaid marker, and then here I just, was testing out some of my markers. So that is the plan for planner number 1. Okay, let's move aside. Planner number 2. Okay, so in 2024, I began the year using a classic happy planner. It became overwhelming, I guess, to write that much. And so I think it was August that I purchased a hardcover Hemlock and Oak, and I ended up loving it, but I was really drawn to the flex cover. So, and also the color, the pink. So obviously that was a no-brainer. So I did purchase it this year. Originally, I was going to use the dailies here, I was going to use the dailies for writing, and then this section here is timed, and I was going to use it like how I'm using in the Hemlock and Oak, but it's too small and it wasn't going to work. So that's why I did keep going with this idea. So I use Coffee Monster Code tabs here. I am tracking some items, just like habits, like drinking enough water, exercising, getting outside. That's not my favorite. It feels redundant to me to constantly track that stuff. I don't love it, but I'm going to try to keep going. I am also going to fill out the beginning pages. I just haven't gotten to it yet. And then here is the January overview. So I did fill out that. That's great. I added in the vellum from Cocoa Daisy. And then this is where I'm going to have a currently page of what I'm reading, watching, enjoying, eating, all that fun stuff. So the calendar page, I was going to do the challenges from Forebears on this page, and afterwards I will show you why. So that's what that is going to be. And then for the monthly or the weeklies, I'm going to use the monthly collections from Cocoa Daisy, the deluxe journaling or the journaling kit to create these. So here is a example spread. I went ahead at the beginning of the month and I created them. I've completed them all so that they're just ready to go in and write. So this is not necessarily for planning, but I'm actually using it like Linda does on Linda Loves Creating. She uses this more as her project life notebook in a way. So I will be showing you my project life pocket pages, but this is just to show, to keep a tab on what we're doing through each day so that when it does come time for me to do my project life, I have everything written down. So I do add in at the beginning, if there are appointments, but other than that, it's just to fill in our daily activity. So that is how I've set up my Hemlock and Oak, and that's how I'm going to continue doing it through the rest of the year, and it's going to be so beautiful. I cannot wait to see that completed as well. Okay, so like I said, I'm going up in size. So this is my next project. So this will be my third year completing the Year of Stickers book from the BFF Sticker Club. And I am going to just give you a quick flip through of this one. So here you have, basically you have a day for every day of the year where you can place a sticker. You can either follow along with companies that give you prompts like Forebears. They sell sticker subscriptions and they also give you monthly prompts. So you could just do their prompt for each day, which is what I'm doing in Hemlock and Oak, or you can use these to create use stickers to represent your day, which is what I've done for the last 2 years. So that is what you do daily on these pages. And so it's super fun. It's very creative and it's quick and it's just a fun way to represent your day. And then weekly on Wednesdays, BFF Sticker Club puts out a challenge. So the first challenge was your vision board for 2025. So you just find stickers that would go along with that. Sometimes it's a color, sometimes it's a theme, and they're always just really fun. If you have a big sticker stash, then you have a lot of options, or you could, buy them from so many different places. So this is project number 3. Okay, so project number 4. So this is a new one and I'm very excited. This is from Heba, from Heba Creates, and it is her Scrappy Spiral Notebook. And my plan for this is the one that is not sized to, this is not sized to project cards. This is the one that's just all different sizes. It's, she has a few options. So my plan for this project, because I really loved watching everybody create with these templates, and I wanted to do the same. So there are 92 pages, I believe, or 96 pages, 96 like layouts, I suppose you could use, or some 92. Anyways, I keep reviewing myself. It doesn't matter. Regardless, I could do 2 layouts per week-ish with some, you can also add in additional pieces as well. So my plan was to use my products that I purchase and that I receive from Tracy Reed. I am on her design team, and I, purchase a lot of Cocoa Daisy. I am also on the Rosie Studio Creative Club, and I obviously buy a lot more stuff from scrapbook artists. So my idea was to use 2 stories, that stick out to me throughout the year per week, and create little layouts with my stamps, with my products, and just have a fun collection for 2025. So that is that one. Okay, so I brought this. This is from Citrus Twist. It's their Traveler's Notebook size. It's absolutely beautiful. And this year, along with, I'm going to go out of size here because there's a few. Okay, so my plan is to create 12 by 12 layouts, as well as Traveler's Notebook sized layouts. I love just being inspired instead of having it so rigid like in Project Life. I sometimes want to create large and sometimes I want to create small, and this is with, whatever projects I want to work on, or if a photo inspires me, or if, a paper inspires me. That's what I'm going to be putting into these. So I've actually recently been creating layouts that would be outside the page protector for some reason. I'm just not loving all the plastic and having it be so contained. I love Project Life, but sometimes I just want to, have a tab or whatever. So I've been creating them to be 5 by 8.25 instead, and then I can just glue them back to back in here. I don't know. That's just, just what I started recently in December doing. So that is my plan. So when I want to create, TNs, I'll put it in this one, and when I want to create 12 by 12s, I will put it in my 12 by 12 album. As of right now, they're not organized. They are organized chronologically, but they're not organized by child or anything. I have 3 children, and so eventually I think I'd like to separate them out. This is for, this child, this child, this child. This is one for the family. This is personal one. But as of right now, all layouts are just together. So that is my plan for these 2 projects. Okay, I got 2 more projects to show you. So this is last year's Ali Edwards album. And I have, projects from her in here. I plan for 2025, my plan is to continue getting story kits, and they have been changed. So now it kind of, spices things up a bit because there will be 12 by 12 papers. So not all the story kits will go into this one album. They might go into my 12 by 12 as well. But generally, I was doing 6 by 8 stories in here using the story kits. So, yeah, that's what I was going to continue doing. I have a lot of story kits still left over, and I still want to create them. I love creating them so much. There's just so many projects. It's never ending. So this is one of them. I also use Cocoa Daisy in here, and I use any projects that I feel like working on or companies that I feel like using. They're all in here and just at a different size. So that is going to continue on for 2025, but mostly using story kits in this size. That's my plan. Okay, and then finally, I have here, this is a 6x12 album, and this is what I am using for Project Life for 2025 to 2029. Okay, and this is why, because this album is from Studio Calico. I started last year, so I have 2 years ago, 2023. This is 2024, and then I bought how many more? 5 more or something, anyways, so that I can finish out the year using all the same albums and all the same size, because they are obviously, changing their business structure. I wasn't sure how much longer they would be holding or selling this sized album or any albums at all. So anyways, I bought a bunch and have that as my plan. So anyways, I do this. I do these every week using Coco Daisy's subscription, their scrapbooking kit with the project cards. I also, however, subscribe to Ali Edwards' Story by the Month this year, so I might sprinkle those in as well, or not. I'm not sure, but I was having FOMO for some reason, and so that is that is what I'm getting. So that's the final project that I have here, and then I'll just briefly say that I also purchased One Little Word, so I'm also going to be doing that this year. I say I'm not going to do Week in the Life, but you never know when it comes time. I also say, what else? I also say that October daily was a lot of work and December daily were a lot of work, but I do enjoy them afterwards and all those little projects in between. So you never know, things change, and I, can't, say, oh my gosh, I keep saying, I can't say that this is set in stone, and, life changes and things happen. So this is my plan for today. So I really hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got inspired, and I hope this helped. I don't know. I love watching when people show their planner stacks and what they're working on and who they're using. That's always so exciting to hear to me. So anyways, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.